out there to everyone listening, and a warm welcome to all the current and aspiring pipers and drummers here in the States. My name is Jason, and this is the American Piping and Drumming Podcast. We are focused on building, growing, and promoting all things bagpiping and drumming from around the United States. Our mission is to help build the community and culture of bagpiping and drumming, as well as all Celtic music here in the States. I'm excited to be here, and I hope that you enjoy the content we have for you today. Now, let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of the American Piping and Drumming Podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm excited to be here bringing you news and information from around the American bagpiping and drumming world. That being said, this episode is going to be a bit short. I'm going to focus a bit on the contests and competitions coming up until November, and we're going to talk just a hair about what's going on this weekend up in Oklahoma with Scotfest. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the upcoming competition, starting with this weekend at Scotfest in Oklahoma. It's up in or right outside of Tulsa and Broken Arrow. This is going to be September the 13th, 14th, and 15th. I will be there. I will bring you coverage from Scotfest. I'll also bring back some videos and other things and put those together for you on this podcast. There's quite a few things going on, including the Grade 5 American Championships for bands. Also, other bands will be performing at some of the stages there, including one of my favorite from back in the day, the Mudmen. I wonder how those guys are getting along. I can't wait to see that. So let's take a look at the rest of the upcoming competition, shall we? All right, September 20th through the 23rd will be the New Hampshire Highland Games. This is an EUSPBA event up in New Hampshire at Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. September 22nd also will be the Brooklyn Games. This is going to be at Marsha P. Johnson State Park in Brooklyn, New York. Also, Pipes and Pubs Southern Piping and Drumming Competition, which is a WISPA event over in Van Nuys, California. That should be fun. All right, let's take a look into October. A lot of stuff going on in October. October 5th is going to be the Dallas Solo Piping Competition. Hopefully, next time I'll be bringing you an interview with Bobby Durning, who put this together. This is going to be in Dallas, Texas. Scotland County Highland Games. This is going to be also on October 5th. This is going to be in Laurinburg, North Carolina. October 13th, Scotland Connecticut Highland Games and Festival. This is an EUSPBA event at Brooklyn Fair, Brooklyn, Connecticut. Next, October 18th through the 19th. I wish I was going, but I'm not going to be able to make it this year. This is going to be the Stone Mountain Highland Games. It's one of my favorite every year. The USPBA. It's going to be over in Stone Mountain, Georgia. So shortly after that is going to be something for the service bands out there. I don't have it listed. I'll put that as soon as I can, but I do believe it's going to be up in Dallas. This is going to be a TNT event. And so this is going to be on October 26th and 27th. I'll have to get more of the particulars, but basically this is going to be for service pipes and drums, firefighters, EMS, police, that, and for friends. You can sign up at tntwaco.com for this event. There are pipers there to help out and teach classes, including Texas's own Nick Hudson, who's going to be the main piping teacher there, who just won the class, by the way. So that's going to be October the 26th and 7th. All right, in November 2nd is going to be the Charleston Scottish Games. This is an EUSPBA event at Charleston, South Carolina. Also on November 2nd is the Youth Education Council Prince Charles Pipe Band Solo Fall Contest. This is a WUSPA event, San Francisco, California. Last but not least is the Salado Gathering Highland Games here in Salado, Texas. This is November 9th. It's a pretty good one. They have a Highland Gathering and they have a band event as well as solo piping and drumming. They also have Highland dancing events, which is pretty cool to see. So if you have a chance and you're around Texas November 9th, get to Salado. It's a really good Highland Games, I promise. All right, that will do it for our upcoming events. All right, let's talk about Scotfest up in Oklahoma, right outside of Tulsa and Broken Arrow. I will be going myself, so I hopefully will be bringing you news, information, sights and sounds, all the good stuff from that competition. There's quite a few things going on, from whiskey tasting, Celtic rock bands, Scottish dancing competition, pipes and drums, obviously solos and bands. I'm looking forward to bringing you quite a bit of fun stuff. All right, on the Scott Rock stage of Scotfest, we'll see quite a few bands. There are the Waxy Dargles, the Mudmen, which used to be one of my favorite bands, Flatfoot 56, as well as bands like Albanach and Celtica Nova. All are playing at Scotfest. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Also, the athletic events that are going to be going on. It's a major Scottish athletic event there. So, all right. So, that being said, I hope to bring you quite a bit of stuff from Scotfest. And again, I apologize for this short episode, but I wanted to put something out before I went, and I wanted to give you some of the stuff that is coming up for upcoming competitions. So, until next time, I hope that the American Piping and Drumming Podcast inspires you guys. I hope that you guys get some friends involved, get them listening, and I hope it brings people into this culture of bagpiping and drumming around the United States. Thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate it. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Other than that, until next time,